For many, many years, we've always known that Barbra Streisand possessed weird, wicked powers to do whatever she wanted, and now she's really making good on that accusation or that thought. Her dog, Samantha, died in 2017, and I'm not gonna butcher this name, but the name of the dog was Coton du Tulier. Is that how you say it? You're a dog fan? Yeah.
And also you know French, so.
I have no idea. Oh, Coton du Tulier.
That. There you go.
That.
You were actually really close.
Was I close?
Yeah, it sounded the same to me. Never seen that before in my life, but
you know
But
French.
you slayed that.
Sure.
Well, she lost her dog, Samantha, in 2017 and wanted to keep a piece of Samantha with her in this life. So she had the dog cloned. And she harvested cells from Samantha's stomach to grow these new dogs. I know it's not funny, you guys, but we're saying it.
She's not being fair right now.
We're gonna talk about it because this is so fascinating to me about cloning. So yeah, thoughts, 5 words or less.
She is the greatest star.
I finally understand Grace's obsession.
You can clone your dog?
I wanted to clone my chinchilla.
Wait, you owned a chinchilla?
Yeah, and it bit me. I made it into a belt.
I can't do rodents.
No, I didn't make it into a belt.
I can't say that. I had to Google this. I didn't know that you could actually.
I mean, if you have enough money, you
I
can.
didn't know that you could bring this into your home.
Yeah, if you have a mall in your basement like Barbra Streisand does, you too would have enough money to potentially clone your dog. Not once, but twice.
I don't hate this at all. It sounds crazy. It sounds when we're giggling a little bit, but I don't hate this at all. Listen, losing my dog broke me down.
It all broke her down too.
And if I had the money to do this, I would have done anything. I would anything.
Well, let's take a look at the picture of said clone dogs.
Well, so one of them's the cousin, right?
Yeah, I would have to put shirts on them too because those dogs look the exact same.
Right, that's when you're worth $1 billion, you can get the best. So I want you guys to meet Miss Violet, Miss Scarlett, and their close cousin, Miss Fanny.
It's named after Fanny Bryce.
Yes.
Which is hilarious.
And
they're pretty cute.
Barbara says, quote, they all have different personalities. I'm waiting for them to get older so I can see if they have her brown eyes and her seriousness, talking about her deceased dog, Samantha.
I feel like a common misconception with cloning though is that you'll get the exact same personality, the exact same everything, which is not true. You'll just get the exact same like how it looks, but how it acts has more to do with how it's raised, the experiences it has, what genes are actually expressed. Like the same genes aren't necessarily going to be expressed in like the personality department. So you're gonna get a completely different dog that looks the exact same as the one that you had.
Can we get a round of applause for that, Daron? Hold on, Brooke, because she just dropped cloning knowledge 101 on all of us. Daron.
Oh my gosh.
You have a PhD in cloning.
I don't have a PhD in cloning, but.
What's the point though? Because a lot of dogs, like, if I could have gotten another Yorkie and she looked exactly like Foxy. Like, you know what I mean? A lot of dogs look alike.
Yeah.
And yes, there are a lot of dogs that are the same breed but look different, but a lot of dogs look alike. And I feel like that dog, you could have found another dog
that looks similar.
Gonna look just like them.
Right.
So
no,
what's the point,
Brooke, because they have. So did you guys ever see that Stephen King movie, Pet Sematary?
No.
You've never seen it?
I've heard of it though.
I'm very embarrassed to say I have never seen that movie.
Okay, so what happens is there's this Indian pet cemetery in Maine, because on the East Coast, where if you bury someone in there, they will come back alive. And in the movie, everyone they buried in this pet cemetery comes back evil AF. The kid Gage, the wife is. So, anyways, I feel like when you clone something in this life, we're supposed to die and pass on. And that's it, you know. So when you kind of interrupt that, I feel like if you try to, the next result would be something that's kind of evil and sinister. I don't know if you want to get spiritual with it. I don't know. This freaks me out a little bit. Cloning. I'm not too cool with it. Also, don't the Illuminati clone people? Isn't Britney Spears not the real Britney Spears?
Stop it. You're not going down that Sam Smith, Adele. We're not doing that again. We're not doing that.
I mean, it's fascinating.
I will leave.
Well, Brooke's gonna walk out. She's like, I'm done. I think it's fascinating that in this day and age, we can clone. I mean, that's pretty fascinating, but I don't know if I'm cool with it though.
Would you guys do this?
No.
If you had come and told me like, listen, like you got that Barbra Streisand money after my dog Casper passed away, I would have been like, let's go. Because Casper was, you know, the dog that like absolutely changed my life. I will have dogs since Casper, but he was like the one that like really made a change in my way of seeing the world. And I was listening to you, Brooke, earlier, and I haven't really seen a dog that looks like Casper. He had this kind of weird coloring. I mean, and he was brindle, and he had like white spots on occasion, and he was just a big meat pocket. And I haven't really seen a dog that looks like him. But I think it's different when it's so breed specific, like obviously Barbra Streisand's dogs are, where you know that you really can control exactly how this dog looks. Whereas Casper was like a pit bull mutt sort of thing from all different types of breed. Who knows?
So derogatory.
Is it derogatory?
Yeah, like
actually, I had heard that someone said that the other day. You're not supposed to call your dog mutts anymore. I love mutts.
You're just call people mutts. I think that's the problem.
Well, no.
People do that. It's awful. That's why it's a derogatory word. I think it's okay for dogs. No.
I don't know. I
guess we'll find out.
You're hateful.
Apparently I am. But I feel like I wouldn't do this because I know that no dog could potentially have the same personality as my dog.
True.
And that would mess me up. Having a dog that looks the exact same as the one that I had before and having it not be exactly the same personality-wise, it would just
I think it's sort of like you're clinging to a chapter that you can't cling to.
Right.
You know, time. This is life. No one gets out of it alive. Okay, we're all gonna die at some point in time, and our animals are gonna die, and hopefully, we outlive them. Like that's what you hope for. And you have to sort of move on and let go. So I'm glad that I didn't have that good Barbra Streisand money because when I was in that moment of grief, might have done something crazy and then walked in with like Grace has a pack of Caspers, like 80-pound pit bulls coming with me everywhere. But that's not the way to deal. I don't think. Now I don't want to question any Barbra Streisand's decisions because I love her very much, and I made Daron sit through like a movie night with me years back, and no one else came except Daron, and I will always remember that moment in our friendship, Daron. So thank you.
Me too. Well, our family dog at my mom's house is Bentley 2 because Bentley 1 was like 13 when he died.
That's
another
unfair.
golden retriever.
You can't
and it's just
do that.
you can't let go. They can't let go.
No. Yes, Mariah Carey can't let go. Well,
Bentley 2.
The sequel.
That's his name.
Nobody loves the sequel as much as the first one.
It's wild. It's not the same at all.
Not the same.
I've never had a dog, but I did have a chinchilla named Kenny. He bit me. I did not make him into a belt. I'm not that evil, but.
What'd you do with him after he bit you?
Kenny died.
Kenny passed away.
Kenny passed away, and I was really young, and it was really hard on me and my brother. However, we never got another chinchilla, but we did have a ferret, and we gave him away.
Oh God, this is worse.
Yeah.
I can't do rodents. Really.
See, that sounds derogatory too, Daron.
Ferrets are not rodents. They're in the weasel family.
Weasel.
And they helped us string up the lights at Princess Diana's wedding, so you should respect ferrets.
Rodent,
I'm just not a weasel or a rodent person. Whatever. I like cats and dogs.
Okay, well, you know what? I want a marsupial. Someone give me a freaking kangaroo. How about that one?